Hey, what's going on? I'm Antonio with the Business Download EV Wrap-Up, giving you the latest in EV news. Let's get started. So if you watched last week, you might remember that funky-looking canoe pickup truck. Well, U.S. electric vehicle company Alpha Motor just came out with a rival pickup, and this one is even edgier. Alpha Motor designs futuristic-looking, fully electric vehicles with the mission of reaching carbon neutrality as soon as possible, helping solve one of our biggest emitters of carbon pollution, which is gas-powered cars. Anyway, back to the EV pickup truck, they call it the Wolf, which is said to represent balance, endurance, and friendship. How nice. This two-seater is designed for people looking for a solid four-wheel drive utility truck without all the carbon emissions. It's built for durability, has a towing capacity of 3,000 pounds, which is perfect for smaller boats, and a 0 to 60 time of 6.2 seconds. Most importantly, it represents Alpha's commitment to moving towards a more sustainable world. So earlier this week, Volkswagen prematurely announced in a leaked press release that they were changing the name of their U.S. operations to VOLKSWAGEN of America, showing commitment to electrifying the Volkswagen fleet. The statement said it was a public declaration of the company's future-forward investment in e-mobility. It had this featured image of the ID Buzz van that debuted as a concept back in 2017, kind of looking like the Mystery Machine. But yeah, guess what day that announcement was supposed to be made? Yesterday, when it was Psych Day. And they got my hopes up just to tear them right back down. Later, they announced that it was an elaborate and perhaps botched April Fool's marketing scheme to highlight the launch of the all-electric ID.4 SUV. Since I'm already talking about it, yes, the all-electric ID.4 SUV has started arriving at U.S. dealers and will go for around $41,000 with a range of about 250 miles. That's all the time I'm giving you, Volkswagen. But you won't think about hoodwinking me again. So Mercedes is about to unveil a new flagship model, the luxurious all-electric EQS, which is included in the new fleet dedicated to the EV industry. This is a milestone for the Germany brand that's been criticized by some for taking too long to embrace EVs, but it's better late than never. Mercedes has been posting teasers and small details of the new EQS on social media. One of the most recent ones shows this shadowy side profile, which is pretty fancy looking, but the coolest part is the interior. Remember when it was exciting that your car was a push to start? Well, that's about a 2 on the cool scale now. This Benz has a dashboard they call the Hyperscreen that looks straight out of Star Trek. And forget artificial intelligence, the EQS has emotional intelligence features that adapt to the driver, making personal suggestions for infotainment, comfort, and vehicle functions. They say that the car anticipates the driver's needs by keeping preferred commands on the top screen so that the driver doesn't need to scroll through submenus. It's minimalistic, but it comes with features including this G-Force UFO flying saucer metric thing. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. So LEXUS is planning to introduce 20 new or redesigned vehicles globally by 2025, and at least half will be all-electric or electrified hybrid models. The Toyota Motor-owned luxury brand unveiled a new concept car Tuesday called the LFZ Electrified. The all-electric Lexus will still feature its signature checked headlights and spindle grille, which is that front part of the vehicle, that's the car's mouth in cartoons. But the interior of these EVs are starting to look more and more like Teslas, with big digital touchscreens instead of the traditional controls. Now, there wasn't much information on the performance aspects of the car, but the company said by 2025 it expects its EVs to be capable of more than 370 miles and achieve 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. BMW made it on the download again this week, clapping back at the detractors who've criticized their EV progress. Chief Executive Oliver Zipse said,
"There is a perception that we took a break. We actually didn't take a break."
Very well said, Oliver. He then went on to add that they were waiting for the right time in the market to execute, and that time is right now. He also mentioned that BMW is not only going to be making electric vehicles, but they're also reducing the CO2 emissions from the entire lifespan of them. Now, what does this mean? That includes raw materials, the production process, and then obviously their use on the road. What do you got to say about that, Elon? On Tuesday, BMW said it signed a $335 million contract with American technology manufacturer Livent, which will supply BMW with lithium, a key ingredient in battery cells. This will be beginning in 2022. This is a big move, putting BMW's goal of having half of its vehicle sales fully electric by 2030 in reach. Anyway, that's all we have for you this week on the Business Download Clean Energy EV Wrap-Up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.